We've got 3 quick tips for the Ryobi door closer that you're not gonna wanna miss. Stay tuned. When I was visiting Detex, we went over the Ryobi door closer, and there is 3 things that I think you should know. All right, now before we hop into the 3 things, I just wanna say thank you to Detex and for Corey. I went and visited the Detex plant earlier this year and had a great time, and I really hope and think that you'll find this helpful. You have this little demo unit here that's cut open. And could you walk me through just kind of some of the base functions on the unit that if somebody were to install it, like where the adjustments are, what that looks like? Could you do that?
No, absolutely. So if after you're installing, one of the things that we like to portray and to let everybody know is it's really simple to get this device set to the speed and function that you need it to. So if you look on this side over here, you're gonna have your 2 different valve hex key inserts. So this one's gonna be your door speed and this one's actually gonna be your latch speed. So all you have to do is, like, if you can turn a radio up and turn it down, it's the same concept. If it's a little too loud, what do? You turn it down. Door's too fast, you turn it down in that portion of it. You'll also be able to tell which section it's in by watching the door come to a close. You'll be able to see, like in my back check, it actually slows down a lot because we don't need as much pressure for the door. There's no stacked pressure. Or in the other case, which is there's a lot of stacked pressure, we need a little bit more oomph. So you can, you'll be able to tell which portion that's in and be able to alter your latch speed and your closing speed right here on the side. And then if you look down here on the bottom, there's gonna be another little valve, and that's gonna be your back check. So basically with the hex key, you turn it up, turn it down, just kind of like you do with your radio. And in whatever position it's in, it's gonna allow you to either speed up or slow down that portion of the closing. All right, so we have our standard installation right here of our Ryobi 4550. This is gonna be your standard arm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a little bit of once it's installed, how you can find out where things are and what it looks like underneath. So a lot of the times competitors, they'll have screws inside this and whatnot, but ours is just gonna be, and as you can tell, it takes a little bit of girth, but it just pops off and pops on. And once you get underneath here, you're gonna see on this side, well, you can't really see from there, but this is gonna be your closing speed and your latch speed, and then you're gonna have your back check. So again, this is our standard arm. If you're in a school system and even at some gyms, this is probably not the arm you're gonna wanna put up. Because why? Because kids are gonna hang on it. Even some of the guys at the gym will go up and start doing pull-ups and whatnot. So if that is a factor for you, again, the same arm that comes in the Tripack is also gonna allow you to do the parallel installation. So that kind of takes that factor out of the equation. So, and then it's to get this back on, it's just as simple as kind of like this. Pop it on and that's it. All right, so one of the things that I know that a lot of you installers are gonna be having a question about is whether or not you have the correct screws for each type of door. So this one is gonna be your solid wood core door, and it is gonna come with the standard screws that will allow you to attach it to this, and also too with your footprint up here with your leg. It'll also all be in the box. So depending on what door you have, what type of door, what type of material you're drilling into or screwing onto, it'll all come in the Tripack.
All right, so there you have it. 3 quick tips for the Ryobi door closer. That way, if you're gonna be installing them or working on them, you should have all the basic facts ready to go and kind of know what to expect. But of course, I wanna know what you think. Have you worked on these Ryobi door closers? I would love to know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.